What's going on YouTube? This is Carlos from Team Archaic. First off, I'd like to say thank you to all the people who have watched my prophecy videos. Um, I thought I'd just give you guys an update of a deck that I took to locals to, and actually won a sponsorship for YCS San Diego. So I got to play in YCS San Diego for free. The tournament went okay. I started off 4-0 and then I scrubbed out. If you want more details, I'll probably end up posting another video on it, give you guys an update. But I thought I'd give you guys an updated deck profile of the Prophecy deck that I'm running now. Okay, so first off, I'd like to say that it's still a Priestess build. So 3 High Priestess, because she's just badass. I mean, Dark Armed, easy to summon, especially with the high spellbook count. She's just too good, okay? Now, next, you have 3 Spellbook Magicians, because they search out your secrets, which search out this, or your masters, or this basically just gets you anything you need, as long as it doesn't get Veilered, right? Okay, and next, the next, I think it's one of the next best cards, is 3 Justice of Prophecy. So, still running Justice, because he's good. And I added this in, which is new. 1 Temperance, because I can't run 4 Justice, because if I could, I'd run 4 Justice. But 1 Temperance, just to get Priestess that much quicker, right? Okay, and this is going to be the same. So 1, 2, 3 Veilers. Okay. And then 2 Trigodias. Okay. So if you were watching my last video, that's the end of the monster count. If you watched my last deck profile, you notice that I cut Gores and I believe the Breakers from that video. Okay, so next you have 1, 2, 2, 3 Spellbook of Secrets. 1, 2, 3 Spellbook of Power. 1, 2, 3 Spellbooks of Wisdom. So those are my triples. Everything else is going to be 2 or less. And then of course you have 1, 2 more secrets or powers, right? Because that's basically what they are. They copy any of them. Okay. And then still at 2, and I consider this the new MVP of the deck. I think it's probably the best spellbook now in my opinion. 2 Spellbooks of Fate. This is probably going to stay at 2 even when Judgment Day comes out. And then, so that's just too good. It's protection, it's removal, Spellbook of Fate is just too good. Okay. And then 2 towers for now. Once Judgment Day comes out, I'm going to drop it to 1. And then my one-ofs, Spellbook of Life and Spellbook of Eternity. Okay, so now if you're wondering, that is 17 Spellbook cards and 3 Spellbook Magicians. So that's basically 20 cards out of a 40 card deck. So basically half the time you should open up 3 Spellbooks, right? So it's a good good ratio to open up with at least 3 Spellbooks for that Priestess. And then of course, Reborn, Heavy, Dark Hole. Okay? Now, the next thing I added, which I'm actually main decking now, just because you need plays to go through, is double MST. Because you need plays to go through. Plays, because that's how you get this going. You have to get your plays to go through. Okay. And then, now, the last part is a final tech I've been working on for a while. I've been running back and forth between the compulsories, breakthrough, and threatenings, but I decided on 1, 2, 3 Wabukus. Now, you might be wondering why, but it's, believe it or not, is just too good, because especially with all the damage step stuff going nowadays, not damage calculation, this won't work during damage calculation, but with all the damage step stuff going around, well, actually, you can't activate it in damage step anyway, but you activate this when they declare an attack, but they always damage step you, always. It's just, Lance is running around, Forbidden Dress is running around, and they're just problems. So, reason why. You have a Priestess on board, and you have a Wabuku set. Now, most likely, what you're going to see is, you're going to see them attack into you with, I don't know, a Bear or a Sabersaurus, and you know there's lands coming. Okay, so what you do is just activate the Waboku, and now they're forced to use their Forbidden Lance, their Forbidden Dress, whatever they're going to use, Shrink. They're forced to use it on your monster, or else their monster is going to die. So now you put them in a really bad situation, because not only did your monster not die, they're not going to get Bear's effect off, they're not going to get Drakguiba's effect off, they're not going to be able to do anything that requires, well, as to get rid of your monster. They just can't get rid of it. It's just gonna sit there, and the next turn you're just gonna pop whatever it is, and you basically did a 1-for-1 trade, and they didn't get the plus off you. So it's just too good. And let me go over my extra deck. Guess you guys might want to see that, right? Okay. So a lot of it's still the same. I'm running a Shining Elf, Gachi Gachi, Daigusta Phoenix for rank 2s. And then I'm running one Slacker, believe it or not. I've gone into it once, almost saved me a game, but they got past it. But it almost saved me. But I like Slacker so far. And then your rank 3s, Zenmains, Acid Golem, and Levier. And your rank 7s, Big Eye and Hierophant. Now, still Synchros, Armory Arm for 4. And then for 5s, I'm still running Catastor and TG Hyper. And then for 6, just one, Tempest. For 7, also just one, Arcanite. And for 8, Stardust, because I was deciding between a Scrap Dragon and a Stardust, and I decided Priestess pops everything anyway, so I figured instead of another Destruction, why not Protection, right? So Stardust. Alright. And you guys, there were a couple people who asked me to do more videos, like my tips and tricks for prophecies. I will do another one. Some more updated stuff that people aren't aware of. I will do another video on that. And if you have any questions, feel free to message us or leave a comment below. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright. Karlos for Team Archaic, out.